I'm Sales Alam, and I'm going to tell you something that nobody else in this space will. You're probably not going to make money with AI in 2026, not because that you can't, but because of what you're doing right now, watching this video. And what I mean is, I make $18,000 a month and I'm 20 years old, and I used to work at McDonald's for 2 years. And the single biggest difference between me and the person who stays broke isn't talent, it isn't money, and it isn't a secret tool. It's that at some point I stopped watching and started doing. So most people never make that switch. Let me show you why. So here's the trap, and almost everyone is in it, and I was before. So AI made starting a business easier than it has ever been in history. That's true. So I use Claude to build entire websites in minutes. That's how I make money. And the thing that used to take a coder days, I now do before my coffee gets cold. So very quick. But here's what nobody tells you. Easier to start also made it easier to never finish, so never execute. And what I mean is, there's 100 videos telling you how, and 1,000 of different tools that you can use for research. So people just spend months watching and saving prompts and planning and feeling productive. But they're making $0. So no progress. And you don't have an information problem. You never had one actually. Instead, you have an action problem. And what I mean is that AI made it even worse because it gave you infinitely more stuff to hide behind before you do the scary thing, which is take action. So everything you need now is free right now, and it's currently available. Now you're probably asking, what's the scary thing? So the thing AI can't stop for you, what is that? Well, that is talking to a stranger and asking them for money. It's that simple but so difficult. And that's the whole game. I build websites for small businesses with Claude, and I sell them for a monthly fee. And the whole building process, it's so easy now. The part that pays me $18,000 a month is that I was willing to contact businesses after business and hearing rejections and no until somebody said yes. And that's the part that everyone avoids. They'll tweak a website for the 5th time, watch one more tutorial, or reorganize their Notion template and so on. Anything to avoid picking up the phone because the phone can reject you and a YouTube video can't. It does need to be picking up the phone, it can also be different methods of outreach. But let me just bluntly explain, because nobody else will. If you're not willing to do the uncomfortable part, so no tool on earth can save you. Not even Claude, not the next model, because AI removed the excuse that the work was too hard. The only thing left between you and money is whether you'll do the part that feels hard. So, who does make it? Who makes the money? After doing this myself and watching a lot of people try, it's not who you'd think. It's not the smartest people, because I'll watch genuinely brilliant people overthink themselves into never starting, analysis paralysis, and it's not the ones with money. I started with nothing but a laptop, and I also used to work at McDonald's, so I even had less time. Instead, I was the one willing to be the bad at something first. Who make the calls while they're still nervous and who gets told no and called the next one anyway is the person who succeeds. And that's not a talent, that's just a decision. You can make it today and just execute, even if you're afraid. Because most people won't, which is exactly why the ones who do still win. Even in 2026, when everyone has AI, everyone has the tool, almost nobody has the willingness. So here's my honest, pessimistic truth. If you watch this video and feel motivated and then watch 10 more like it, you'll make nothing, no progress. I promise you that. But if you close this app right now and pick one business and actually reach out today, maybe badly or nervously, you already done the thing that 95% of people never do. The tool is not the bottleneck anymore, you are, and that's not an insult, that's actually the best news that you'll hear. Because it means that the only thing that you have to fix is in your control. I put the actual system that I use, the exact way that I build and sell these websites with Claude, in a free guide, and it's in the description, but the guide doesn't matter if you won't do the part that I just described. So the last thing I just want to mention is remember to like, subscribe and comment, and stop watching and just take action. See you in the next one.